The following is a paid program and does not necessarily express the views or opinions of Equity Media, its management, staff, or affiliates of WBOK 1230.
And today I am joined by Austin Levy,
Let's go.
Biscuits and Buns on Banks, and Tony Wilson of Papa Tony's Hot Sauce.
Yes, indeed.
Welcome, guys. Welcome, guys. I am going to talk to both of these guys today, and today we're going to start with Austin. A lot of you know him from Biscuits and Buns on Banks. He does breakfast better than anybody in the city right now.
True.
But as I was telling you earlier, I remember you from your previous life.
Yeah, it's a previous and I guess current life because it never truly leaves you.
Right. You are definitely a Renaissance man. He was a rapper, and he also had a studio. That's how I remember him because, as you know, I know a lot of people who rap. And I remember you with the studio. Let's talk about that. Tell everybody how you got started with that.
Oh man, so that started out of necessity probably when I was like 17 years old. So where do I start with this? I used to record people in my shed at my mama house pretty much. This was
Wow.
2000, 1999, 2000, for the 99, 2000. I was recording people. Some of those people was like UNLV. Was recording some of their music around that time.
Tech
and
Nine.
yeah, since way back and it just evolved. They got a little bit bigger, a lot better. And I moved to Atlanta, had that little field trip, aka Katrina, and I moved to Atlanta, did that.
Oh, you
Came
were there
back
for the
home.
Laffy Taffy.
Yeah, it was an amazing time out there too.
Yeah, it was. Big T-shirts and big jeans.
Exactly.
I
It
remember
was
those
something to
days.
see.
Yes, indeed.
But I took the studio, came back home, and everything been rolling. The studio is still open. Although I don't do much recording today, the studio is still open. We are on 1000 North Broad, the Hut
I
Studios.
remember how hot it was. Everybody recorded there.
Everybody.
Anybody who came through New Orleans, all the hip hop guys.
We just had
have recorded there.
Mac and Chopper from the band. They just recorded
Yeah.
a single over there. J.R. Synthesis. It's a bunch of people in there at all times.
You're just a jack of all trades.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So how did you end up being a restaurateur?
So COVID. We just talking about all the disasters. We went from Katrina to COVID. So COVID had happened,
God
right?
bless.
I had the greatest, biggest, bestest tour ever set up the week of COVID. I had about 62 dates that consisted of some European dates, some California dates. I hadn't been in California in a long time. We had Canada. We had South America. I had 62 dates set up. I did the first week of the tour. We did Cocoa Beach, Orlando, Miami over the weekend. Came back home. COVID happened. That was the end of my tour, and I had these really, really big aspirations of putting, as they say, putting the bag behind that tour and trying to make that one do what it do as I was approaching 40, and COVID happened. I was like, nah, we're not going to do this. I don't know how long this is going to last for. So it was all of that uncertainty in the air. Then I just pivoted towards getting a coffee shop, and I got catfish. Somebody tried to sell me a coffee shop that did not exist.
Oh, wow. AI before AI.
Pretty much. And so I pivoted. I was a little down. Then within 48 hours, they hit me back. I was like, hey, man, we have a restaurant for the same price as a coffee shop. So like, hey, why not? What's the worst could happen?
So did you think you did not discredit it at that point? Because that would have been suspect, right? Like, is this restaurant real? The coffee shop wasn't?
Right? It was a thought, but we did some vetting. I went in there, checked it out, ate some food. Said, okay, this is a real place.
Yes, it is.
And
that's
at
your
that
current
point, I
location,
had
right?
never heard of Biscuits and Buns on Banks in my life
Okay.
until I went there. And
So
I
you
went
went
to
in
Easton.
and bought the business already?
Yes.
Okay, because that's I was curious about that.
Yeah.
Because I remember when it first opened.
We went and blacked it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember when it first opened, corresponding with a guy there.
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't you?
No, that wasn't me. Probably wasn't me. If it was over 3 years ago, we making 3 years on September
yeah,
10th.
It's been some years.
So
yes.
yeah, if it was pre
They were
2022,
just
it wasn't
opened.
me.
They just opened.
Wasn't me.
Yeah, that's why when I saw you, I was like, I didn't know that was him, but you know. You
And I
never
spent
know.
a long time, probably the entire first year, trying to tell everybody like, "Hey, I'm black." When you see all of these lists of things like
Yes.
support this black business for Essence Fest,
Yeah.
support this black such and such, the
Yeah.
black list of this. I was
kinda
never on
do
those
remember
lists.
that. I kind of do remember like the identity crisis there.
Yeah,
I kind of
it
do
was a
remember
thing.
that. Yes.
It's like,
Yes, I didn't
I'm
know
very
that.
black. That's
So
me.
you bought the brand already formed and already operating.
Yes.
Okay, that's awesome. So look what you've done with it thus far.
Yeah, we steered the ship in
Yes.
a better,
You
stronger,
absolutely
a
did.
blacker direction.
My experience with you was, like I said, I'd been there the first time, but when you were
Mhm.
there, I came in and I had breakfast alone, and I just remember
Oh.
because I just remember the vibe. This is what I remember. My thinking, oh, I can't wait to bring my mom here
Right.
because my mom loves breakfast, but I know she would like this black owned, of course. But I knew she would love it, and I brought her back. I did. I
Oh,
remember.
that's love.
Yeah, I brought her back. I brought twice. We went twice.
That's love.
Yeah, and I'm sure she probably sneaks off on her own. But it is. It's that type of vibe. Plus, like I said, I like now how you've incorporated hip hop into
Absolutely.
what you're doing. It's clearly a part of your life.
Yes.
So you've incorporated that into the business as well. Because if you haven't been there, you must go. But if you haven't been there, he has the most awesome artwork and murals there dedicated to hip hop.
Absolutely.
That Hot Boys mural is like everything with the hot sauce.
That's the one. my boy Right Side Ronnie made that one.
Shout
He actually
out
does
to Right
all of them,
Side
actually.
Ronnie.
And we have a Kendrick one in there now. We did that one for the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah.
Even though nobody came for the Super Bowl, but that's a different story.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Well, that is, we go through the same thing when you're not on the beaten path. But like I always say, I love my tourists, but I know I see my locals every day. You know?
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
that's just what it is. So yeah, but when you're off the beaten path, you have challenges. You do. We just discussed that, how if you're in downtown, you're economically typically priced out. You probably have to work a little harder to drive tourism towards your business. So what's your experience with that?
So that was a struggle in the beginning. Ideally, like when you're starting a business or a restaurant, you want to get people in that neighborhood. You know, you just want to have everybody in a 5-mile radius or even in a 1-mile radius to be your biggest supporters. And that wasn't the case for us for whatever reason. So we branched out and we got everybody else except for the people in that 1-mile radius. Feels like, nah, just kidding. But we have a lot of people
Right.
in that area that come by, and we have people from Amsterdam that come by. We're reaching a lot of people. We get a lot of tourists.
You're great with marketing. I'll give you that.
I try to do a
Because
little
I
something.
watch you. You and I. We both. I wait for his posts. I anticipate them because you discuss your life as a restaurateur. Everything that you're experiencing, good or bad, and it is. Sometimes we can relate to the same thing. Someone else
Absolutely.
is going through that same struggle. So I encourage you to follow him. But how did you form your knowledge as far as restaurant experience? Because like I said, you come from a hip hop background, and plus you brought the business already grandfathered in. It was already established. So what did you do? You just jump right in? How'd you
Oh
figure it
man.
out?
So a lot of things, and I was telling Tony this earlier. Everything hip hop and rap and being a touring artist, and I threw a lot of events, and that's how I pretty much fed myself musically and got a lot of opportunities from having that skill set as a rap artist, and it all just translates. It's the same thing, being able to talk to people
Business.
and being able to do a lot of cold calling, a lot of geo targeting with marketing and things of that nature on social media, knowing what's going to get attention, knowing what's not going to get attention, knowing how to make flyers that don't have any words on it, because like Facebook flags things. If you have too many words on there, they flag it as an advertisement, and they were like, hey, we're not going to show this to anybody.
So you went through trial and error.
Trial and
basically.
error, but I did all my trial with rap. So
Yeah.
it was easier. It was a
Right.
lot easier. It wasn't that bad. Now, it's a whole different animal from music, but it's the same kind of animal.
I get that. I always use my accounting background in this business.
Absolutely.
It's imperative. Like, and I don't know, even though I'm doing something different, the business knowledge that I had has helped me immensely. I know if I didn't have it, I would be lost, but I absolutely know how to cost, and I know what invoices are due to my background.
The craziest
budgeting,
thing that I heard
obviously.
recently is that the restaurant industry, it's not really a food problem. It's more of a math problem.
Yeah.
And as long as your math works, you'll be
Right.
okay.
Right. You're absolutely right about that because it's for profit. As fun as it is, it's absolutely for profit. But you're doing an amazing job. I know when I came in, I was like, oh, it's a little bigger than breakfast because it is. It's some breakfast often, but I saw you had crawfish balls.
Yeah,
So tell me
everything.
about the menu. Let's talk about the menu.
Whew. So right
you come
now,
up with
our current biggest items, I'm nosy. That's how I
Yeah,
came
uh-huh.
up with it. So I do a lot of traveling. We went to Hawaii. Me and my wife recently went to Hawaii for my daughter's birthday. It sounds like a terrible flex, but we went
Not
to
at all.
Hawaii
No.
recently. I think it was back in April. We ran across these oob pancakes out in Hawaii. So now we have the oob baby pancakes. And I didn't feel bad about borrowing that from the Hawaii people, but
No.
it's just oob. But the particular place that I went to, they had berry chantilly on their menu in Hawaii. I said, "Oh, I owe y'all. Y'all
Yeah.
stole that from us.
Yeah.
I can go ahead and reuse that
Yeah,
in New
so you
Orleans."
did?
Yeah,
Oh,
and
I'm coming
we
to
put
get
a
that.
remix on it. But we
Say
have
less.
oob pancakes. We
Say
have
less.
shrimp grit and catfish. That's a big seller for
You got hot
us.
sausage over there too.
We have hot
But
sausage.
you don't have okra sauce hot sausage, so we got to talk.
I'll tell you this though. You know what kind of boudin we use?
What?
Mi ex boudin.
That's right.
Yeah.
Y'all heard that? Say it again. What kind of boudin?
We use mi ex boudin boudin.
That's right. That's my cousin, and she has the best boudin in the city. If you haven't had it,
Facts.
please try it. Go over to his restaurant and try it. I'm coming to try that too. I had it at one of her events. It was really good. But
that's
I think
amazing.
The people steamed it. I would have liked it a little seared on the grill. So
Mm.
when I get my pack, that's what I'm gonna do with mine.
Gotcha.
But yeah, but your menu is definitely expanding because I think I just had like a simple breakfast the first time.
Right.
But when I came back the second time, I know I had those crawfish balls. We had chicken and waffles, I believe, and hot sausage.
There
Don't
you
tell
go.
Nobody that.
I tell everybody just go for it. Whatever you see on the internet, eat that. You can get scrambled eggs anywhere.
Right.
Don't come to us to get scrambled eggs.
Right, and it's the experience too.
Exactly.
Like I said, I love the murals. Like for me, all of that matters. You have a very welcoming vibe there. You don't have a traditional setup. When you walk in, the kitchen's there to your left, and you got to go down like the hall, and then it's like separate rooms. It's like a shotgun house.
I tell everybody
Literally,
that we
I
are,
love it.
are backward like the city. That's how I like to look at it.
What did you
so
call it?
we backward like the city. So you start off, you walk into the building, and that's the kitchen. When you
right,
walk
right.
in.
Where's the fan in the
So
window?
you smell all the food, you see all the food, you see the staff, they cooking, literally chefing it up in
Yes,
there.
it's
And,
like you're almost
Yeah.
interloping, but you're not.
and a lot of time people come in and like, "Hey, did we come to the right door?"
Right. It's
I'm
absolutely
like, "Nah, that's the
vibe.
right door. The
You're
other
right.
option is the window." So you're at the right door. Come on in.
This is Shotgun House. Welcome to
Exactly.
New Orleans, being for new.
Exactly.
I love it though. I love it. I like that about it. But like I said, you cultivated the vibe. Not only is it like a shotgun house,
Mhm.
you have a home feel. It feels like you're at home. It feels like when you get up on a Sunday morning and you go to the kitchen, your grandmother's kitchen, you sit down, you eat your breakfast. It's like
Exactly.
that. My grandmother had a shotgun house, although the kitchen was in the back.
It's like being at home and stuff. You don't have to do the dishes. You know?
Right,
It's easy.
absolutely, right. Gotta leave a little tip because I always
And I
tell
can
my
tell you some
children
bad
leave one.
dad jokes too. We got you covered.
That's you.
Yeah, that's
your
me.
thing?
That's
Yeah.
me. All the
Okay.
bad jokes.
Nara, what you eating? I see you over there. Oh, Lord. Is that the gumbo? Oh, y'all swapped?
Yeah, we swapped. We did some lunchroom stuff.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
good. That's good. I
Yeah.
didn't know who wanted what.
No, you good. They both immaculate.
Thank you. I
you
forgot.
too.
I brought them some lunch, y'all. And I looked over, and I mean, I couldn't see his face.
You going to town over there.
Yeah.
I'm here till 6.
Yeah,
I mean, since
so-
6 in the morning, bro.
All right. Well, we're going to let you
Yeah.
enjoy your lunch and take us a break.
All
And
right.
then when we come back, we're going to talk to Tony, all right?
Fan, fan, fan.
We'll be back. Crawbabies inside of Vaucressan's Creole Cafe, serving the best authentic Creole food in New Orleans. Gumbo, yakami, smothered okra, seafood potato, crawfish etouffee, and more. We're located at 1800 St. Bernard Avenue in the heart of the 7th Ward, Tuesday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Ask about catering and event space rental. Follow us on Instagram at Eat Crawbabies NOLA, on Facebook, Crawbabies LLC. Y'all know I'm all about keeping it authentic and keeping it New Orleans. And when it comes to my Ramalade or dressing up a perfect po' boy, there's only one mayo that's been doing it right since 1927, and that's Blue Plate mayonnaise. Born right here in New Orleans, Blue Plate uses only egg yolks, just like my grandmother Viola taught me. That's what gives it that extra rich, creamy texture that makes everything taste better. You know what they say, that's the good stuff. Blue Plate mayo, made in New Orleans and made to make everything taste like family.
WBOK. Online at WBOK1230.com.
And welcome back to the Roux Chef Money. And of course, joining me is Austin Levy, owner of Biscuits and Buns on Thanks, who has brought a friend today with us, another black-owned business. another black entrepreneur, and his name is Tony Wilson.
Yes,
And-
indeed.
Yes, and he owns Papa Tony's Hot Sauce.
It's amazing too.
All right, he vouches. Okay, Austin vouches. How did you guys meet?
Whew, recording studio, music, touring. I used to have an event called Writer's Block. It was monthly and sometimes twice a month
Yep.
hip hop event. It was open to everybody though, but we met through the hip hop scope.
Yeah,
Okay.
he was one of the first studios I recorded at. I was just telling him I just was going through my email and I found a bunch of the songs that I never released that recorded with him that he mixed up. You know, he'd always buck my head up, be like, "Man, you got that stadium sound, man. You're gonna be big." You know what I mean?
You have a nice voice. Yeah, I'm
Thank
sure.
you.
Yeah.
But it's interesting because we were just talking before about how we have literally been able to apply all those skills. Where I thought that my whole music career was a failure, but then I look back at it and I'm like, no, that was just part
That
of
was
being.
school.
That was the school, because I learned how to market myself. I learned how to brand myself, trademarking, everything that, like, when the hot sauce kind of came to light, I just threw all those skills into that, and it all just started working. You know
So
what I mean?
how did you form the hot sauce? What was it? How did you come about? How did this even coming from rap to hot sauce? How did you get here?
Well, what's funny about it is I was just about to release some new music at that time, and I was even talking to the Gambit and everything because I was living here in New Orleans. I now
Okay.
live in Seattle, but I was about to do some more music, and then one day these two flavors in front of you, this garlic habanero and the mango
I
habanero.
can't wait to try them. I'm
we
thinking of
were-
ideas now.
We were living right up the street here, right off of Banks, and we went.
All about Banks.
It is all about Banks, for real. It's all
It's all
connected.
about Bank Street, right?
And so
Great.
we went to, my wife and I we had just had our daughter, so we would walk to the grocery store, to Roux's, and every day that's what we did because it was COVID.
Right.
And one day I just like saw some habanero peppers and I just threw them in the cart. My wife was like, "What are you doing?" I said, "I have no idea." Ended up walking around and I was just like, "What if I make a garlic habanero hot sauce?" And my wife was like, "Make me a mango habanero." So we bought everything right there. We kind of brainstormed the recipe, went home, cooked it for our taco dinner. I posted it on Facebook, and then people started being like, "Oh, I love hot sauce, blah, blah. Will you sell me some?" So I'm like, "Okay," or whatever. My wife made the logo real quick. We printed them off on our home printer. And I
Awesome.
was just driving around New Orleans and just like giving people brown paper bags of hot sauce. End up selling 300 bottles that month.
Wow.
And then I kind of
Outta
looked,
here.
and at that
That's cool.
point, I looked at my wife. I said, "Man, forget that music. That ain't the word I use. That's not the word I use. But you know what I'm saying?
Right,
It rhymes with truck,
right,
right? I
right.
said, forget the music." And then she told me she had a dream that it became big. So we ended up having an opportunity to move to Seattle, where I could actually do an apprenticeship with the hot sauce company, and I learned how to manufacture on like a higher level. So I did that for 8 months. Then I started doing farmers markets and stuff like that. Then I'm kind of looking, I'm like, okay, if I take this, I could probably make enough money to quit this job. So if I basically came up with a plan to do like 4 farmers markets a week, and then I had a goal I had to make of money, and we ended up way surpassing that goal, turning into a 6-figure company in 3 months of me going full time.
Amazing.
And-
Oh, congratulations.
Yes, indeed.
That's amazing. And so to answer my question, I guess, it found you. You didn't find it, it found
Right,
you.
it found me.
Literally.
Because if
That's
you had asked me 5
amazing.
years ago what I'd be doing right now, I don't think it would be anything that I'm doing. But I'm
Very
having
inspirational.
I'm having the
very.
most fun I've ever had, like
and
doing
enjoying
this.
it too.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And
I'm
it's
so
beautiful
happy
too
for
because
you.
it's like my family's involved in it. Like my mom, she retired from the health field and she's helping me grow the company. We recently were on Forbes magazine, and we just been growing and growing and growing, but we're doing it like our way. Like I know Austin can understand it of like not
So
having
look, Sister
like
Bunny
you
too.
understand
Sister
too.
Bunny too.
Right.
Not having somebody tell you like when to wake up, how to do
Oh,
this
it's an
on your
amazing
back.
feeling. Working for yourself. Let me tell you.
Yep.
Yes. I tell people I retired. I did because, like, just like you said, I tell people every day I get up. I'm enthused. I'm up early. I can't sleep because my passion is driving me. It's literally like it's not a job for me. I enjoy it.
You
Even
call
when
the
I
shots.
complain, I
Yeah.
do, but I enjoy what I'm doing. I like seeing, the outcome, the finished product. I like the delight that my guests get. All of it. And the check is an added cherry on the
Yeah,
top.
yeah.
It is, but yeah, it's an amazing thing to do something you love and also be paid for it.
You would believe how you said you mentioned money last, right? That's how I think everybody who's living in their purpose kind of feels. That money, like
Right.
money's great, You know what I mean? It's like that cherry on the top.
Right.
But it's like the fact of, even if I do make a mistake, right? It's a mistake that I got to fall on that sword.
And you learn from that.
You
mistake,
learn from
'cause
it,
That's
you grow,
That's how
you
I
build.
learn from making. I tell people that's a part of my learning process. Mistakes. We always can go back and revisit what not to do from a mistake, right?
Yep.
So you're in different outlets now. Tell everyone where to find you and where they can get it.
Yep. So we are on our website, www.papatonyshotsauce.com. You can find us on Amazon. We are in physical grocery stores, but they're mostly on the West Coast right now. We're in
Got
over
you.
100 grocery stores on the West Coast. We are now featured tabletop at Biscuits and Buns on Banks.
Let's go.
That's right.
You
So
can
if
get
you
our-
want to try it, get on over to the cafe once again.
Hey,
Yes.
I hear opportunity. It sounds like Rouse's or somebody need to be hollering at you.
Yeah.
Somebody
right.
listening out there, we need to plug this up.
I
Yes,
will say,
Rouse's.
I have secured a meeting. I ain't gonna say the name.
Yeah, I was gonna,
Hey.
I mean, but Rouse's, it seems like it'll be an easy pitch, like to me, because I know they usually take a chance.
I'll
you
say
know,
stay
with
tuned.
boutique brands.
Stay tuned.
Yeah.
Stay tuned. I ain't gonna
Yes.
say nothing more than that, but stay
we're
tuned.
definitely rooting for you, absolutely. Because
Cause
I'm
if I
sitting-
do get it, we're gonna come back and we're gonna cut up. We're gonna cut up.
Well, let me know because I love to cut up. I'm thinking
Thanks.
about a recipe now, though, with this. I know I could do wings, but I really want to kick it up a notch.
Mhm.
So I'm thinking of things. I'm looking at it and it keep going back and forth, my mind.
You can be very creative with this sauce. Like it's
Absolutely.
not just what I love about it. It's a vinegar base, but the way we put the different fresh fruits and everything together, you can add stuff. You can be a marinade. You could put it in like other sauces and make an aioli. You know what I mean, for
Oh, yeah.
burgers or
The
for,
possibilities are endless.
yeah, cream. A lot of people like to make little cream sauces with it. You know what I
Really?
mean? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I could see that.
The thing I like most about it, when you try it, whatever's on that bottle, you can taste it. Like you don't have to
Yes.
use your imagination. Like how one of them says mango habanero. It's like I can sort of
It's
taste
not a
mango.
hint of it.
Nah,
Exactly.
you
Yeah.
can taste the
Yeah.
mango and you can taste the habanero.
Yes.
It's crazy.
So
Well,
have
and-
you made any dishes with it yet at the cafe?
I'm about to go experiment today.
Right, like
It's
let's do
coming.
it.
Yes,
let's
yes.
do it. I get products all the time, and I just time doesn't permit. But at this one, I'm like thinking of the possibilities, especially like the garlic habanero. I think that would be something that could be almost universal.
Yeah.
Whereas the mango is specified, but the garlic habanero, and I love habaneros. It's one of my favorite peppers next
It's
to
dangerous
scotch.
though.
You think so?
Just a little bit,
Yeah,
The next
yeah,
day
you're
on the way
right.
out.
Yeah.
Well, and what you're gonna notice about these sauces too, versus like if you go look at the bottle of like your normal sauces that people use, you're not gonna see any of those extra fillers or anything like that.
So it's
This
all
is the
natural?
all natural, real fresh
Y'all
ingredients.
heard that to my all natural crowd. It's all natural. So you're
Yep.
gonna try it, and black owned.
Yes,
You got
indeed.
2 for 1.
And we make everything ourselves. We don't use anybody else to make it. We get in. I'm up every Monday, and I'm up every Monday at 4 a.m. and I'm cooking, chefing, mixing it
So
up,
no
chopping
production
stuff.
at all.
Yeah, we
at
do
this
all the
point.
production. We keep everything in house because it's a quality control thing, right?
I got you.
You know
Absolutely.
what I mean. You like
Absolutely.
you're not gonna let me come in and start mixing up stuff right away.
No, I get it. No, it is. It's just for me. I'm like that. It's like I could buy seasoned and pre-cut, but I like it hand cut. It's just
Yeah.
a quality thing. I absolutely get it. But I enjoyed y'all today. I want you to tell everybody all of your social media so they'll know where to find you.
Biscuits and Buns on Banks. That's the same thing on everything. Website, Instagram. We have a TikTok. I don't use it, but it
I don't use
exists.
mine either. Rarely. I
Yep.
know, right? Like we got to get with that
It's too
TikTok
many.
thing.
It's too many
right?
of 'em.
It's too much.
Right.
Really? How about you? Tell
So
everybody where to find
I'm
you.
at Papa Tony's Hot Sauce, Facebook and Instagram, papatonyshotsauce.com to purchase your order, purchase your bottles.
So support black-owned businesses, you guys, and absolutely, you got to have breakfast and you got to have hot
And they
sauce.
on Amazon.
And
If you
he's
lazy
And
like
he's on
me,
Amazon.
Yeah.
just
That's
go on
right.
Amazon.
That's right. Go to Amazon. Everybody goes to Amazon, right? Yeah. So yeah, I enjoyed having y'all here today. Thank y'all for joining me. And it's been the Roux with Chef Bunny. So what you got planned this weekend? Tell me that.
Oh, this weekend, it's actually my wife's birthday this weekend.
Uh-oh.
So happy birthday to my
Are
wife.
you gonna top Hawaii?
You might see it online, but I think we might have topped Hawaii.
I will. I'll be waiting.
Yeah, this is it's an extravaganza this
Yeah.
weekend.
This
It's white
has been
linen.
a long time coming,
Yep.
though, right?
Yeah, we
you
overdue.
coming in here has been a long time coming.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's finally graced my chairs.
Now I had to come to the restaurant next.
Yes, you do. Yeah, you've been saying it for a while, but you haven't came.
I know, and I found out that y'all open on Saturdays too.
Yes, I know
So,
how it is, though, because
I'm
I have a lot
going.
of friends with restaurants, and I can't make it during operational hours. But yeah, I can't wait to see you.
See, you know what really happened? I get out the restaurant, then it's like 6, 7 o'clock at night. Finally, when I'm ready to do something, I'm like, I wonder who's open. Everybody closed.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right, you're right about that.
Yep.
And especially I'm talking about on a Monday. Nobody. So do you operate on Mondays?
Every day.
Okay, every day?
Every day.
Oh,
awesome.
no, 7 days a week.
Awesome. Yeah, it's grueling. All right, thank you guys.
I really appreciate you having us.
Oh, no
All
problem.
right. Catch us at every
Yeah.
fest in the world. We're going to be there. Every fest in New Orleans, we're going to be there. I forgot.
Yes, yeah.